Hey YouTubers, how are you? So if you want this beautiful bronze look, then please keep watching. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video. Starting off on a freshly moisturized face, just put your foundation on, and as soon as you're done with that, you're going to want to set your face. After you set your face, just give it some time to dry. That one kind of smelled like feet though. So now we're ready to contour. So you're just going to go grab your favorite contour brush. And that is my favorite to contour my nose with. And it's by Eco Tools. And you could probably buy that from Walmart. But you're going to take your It Cosmetics concealer. And it doesn't have to be It Cosmetics, but you just put a few dabs down your nose to start off with a highlight on the bridge. So after you've highlighted on the bridge of your nose, you're going to take the residue that's left over on your finger and put it underneath your eyes so you do not waste makeup, which is something I have a pet peeve for. Then you're going to take your stippling brush from e.l.f. and you're going to just blend it in. It doesn't have to be a stippling brush, it could be a beauty blender, just make sure it gets blended well. So just blendy. Girl, you better blend it. But yes, just make sure it looks even and natural and flawless. Like we woke up like this. So now for the fun part. We are going to contour with our bronzer, and I'm using mine from NYC, and it's the deep bronzing face powder. And it works amazing. If you have oily skin like me, it keeps you matte. So you're just gonna take some on your brush, and I like to tap mine a little bit, but in this case I didn't. Maybe I just wanted a deeper look. So what we're going to do is just get underneath the apples of our cheeks. Not even the apples, I meant like near your ear. And for me, I have a shaved side, so I like to bronze around that area as well so it looks even. And you just want to kind of do a 3, like the number 3 on your face, on the side of your face. You want to get anywhere and everywhere you can. Basically, wherever the shadows are is where the bronzer should be. You also want to get underneath your chin, and you might even want to just go back in on your nose like I did here. Just kind of go for that nice, beautiful Kim K contoured look. Taking that CoverGirl pencil liner, I think it's in like dark brown, and I'm just gonna go in on the corners of my eyebrows, so it looks less thin and more. Now after I've done this, I'm just gonna start moving towards the front. Now you want to get less dark as you move towards the front, so I'm just gonna go well, I guess here I just moved to the opposite side of my face, but that helps to make it even. But as you continue going in from the corners of your eyebrows, you want to move towards the front and thin it out so we don't have thick Nike sign hockey puck eyebrows. Just a disclaimer, e.l.f. also has an eyebrow palette that I use, and I just use the pencil to outline my brows and fill in the ends and make them dark. And then I go in with my e.l.f. palette and fill it in the front with the lighter shade. So for my foundation, I had used a very thin serum-like foundation, which was the Bare Skin foundation by Bare Minerals. And I blended it with that stippling brush, and it looked very oily, and I already have oily skin. I don't like it. So to even it out, I use this Bye Bye Pores powder with my big fluffy e.l.f. brush, and I just rubbed that all over my face just to make it look more even and natural. And I also had a very thick concealer on, so it just made it look really, really nice. Okay girls, so now it's time to glamorize our eyes with this Rosette palette by Skin. And I'm just going to take this nice color right about here. And we are going to take our Eco Tools brush and just go in on our eyes with it. Now this part does not have to be perfect, simply because we are going to use this as a tint for a primer, which I put on second. So as we put this on, it doesn't have to be perfect like I said before. Just lightly dab it, because if you do put too much, it will be dark and it won't be a tint for a primer anymore. It'll just be you putting on eyeshadow. So just do that very, very lightly. Okay, so now we are going to prime our eyes, and I'm using this primer by Fergie. It's in the Wet n Wild collection. No, it was Wet n Wild and it was a Fergie collection. But you're just going to take a small pea-size amount and you're just going to dab it on each of your eyes and make sure that you blend it really well. And this is almost a full eye look, so you want to make sure you get it everywhere, including your eyelids and in the creases, which people forget very often. So now you're going to take your Eco Tools brush and take the shade that you had used as a tint, so the shade we used before, and you're just going to go back and put it on your eyes again in the same exact spot. Next, we're going to take this color right here, which is right next to it, I believe it's to the right, and it's very dark. So you can just build up with that color and put it in more like the crease in the outer corners of your eye. And then you're going to take your Colorworks, I believe that is, and take that brown color, which I use very often, and you're going to just put it on the outside of your eyes. Now this color, if you put too much in, like I did right here, you're just going to take it on the outside and blend it forward like so. And then you're just going to take your big old fluffy Eco Tools brush and just blend it well. And then you're going to take your angled Eco Tools eyeshadow brush and you're going to take this color right here, tap tap tap, and you're just going to take that brush and blend it from the inner corners of your eyes towards the outer corner. So opposite of what we did with the last color. So we're just going to continue to blendy and just make it look very evened out, I guess we could say here. And as we're evening it out, just make sure that there's no harsh lines or anything like that. Now I went and took the courtesy of just adding a darker color in my crease and just shadowing it out towards the edge of my eyes, and it got a little messy, so now I'm just taking some concealer and just making those little lines, and I'm gonna blend it out with this highlighting brush from Eco Tools right there, and I'm just going to blend it out really well and give it a more angled and clean effect. And I went on and added eyelashes as well. So I'm not the biggest person for liquid liner and I don't like wings, so I just added some black waterline on the top and some white waterline on the bottom with that NYX Milk pencil, and I just some random black eyeliner on the top. And I added some Buxom mascara to the bottom, and I added some IT Cosmetics lash mascara to the top. So now I'm just taking my NYX in nude liner and I'm just lining my lips really well with it. And now that I've lined it, I'm just going to take this little piece of the last of my favorite NYX pencil, and it's like a dark nude color, almost like brown, and you're just going to reline your lips like so. Just pay very close attention here. So we're lining the top, and you just want to make sure you get that little arch on your lip looking nice. We want these nice fluffy Bratz lips, like a Bratz doll. And then you're going to do the outer corners of your mouth as well, and it just should give you fuller looking lips. And you want to rub that in too when you're done with that. So I've already put chapstick on my lips, like when I had my first started and put my foundation on, and it was like Lip Smackers Cherry Coca-Cola, and I just dabbed it a little bit. So now that we've lined our lips, and my lips and your lips should be freshly moisturized, just put this color by Skin, and it's called Nudist, and you're just gonna put that all over your lips, and it's a really beautiful color, just very nice look. So you want to blend that in. So if you're like me and you just don't like the oily look, or like, you know, like a creamy lipstick, I made mine matte. So what I did was just added a little bit of powder and used that highlighting brush I used to clean up my makeup, and I just put that all over my lips. So now I'm taking that e.l.f. golden bronzer, and I'm taking this brush from Eco Tools, and I'm just putting that on the higher points of my face as a gorgeous highlight, and it looks so beautiful in the sunlight, as you can tell. And so you're just gonna take the put it on the higher corners of your face. So for me, I just put it like on top of my bronzer, on top of the cheekbones, on my chin, on the bridge of my nose, and dabbed a bit on my forehead. I wouldn't do too much if you're oily, because you can go from flawless to oily very quickly. And you don't want to put too much either, so you don't look like the Tin Man off of The Wizard of Oz. So now that we have gorgeous glowy skin and nice bronze skin, we're going to want to even that out with this blush I'm using. I'm using this blush brush. Don't know where I got it, but my mom gave it to me the other day. She was digging through makeup she wanted to give away, and that brush is life. I'm telling you, it's amazing. If I find out what it is, I will leave a link to where you can buy it. If not, I'm so sorry, but that brush is amazing. And you're gonna wanna struggle and open up this blush by Bare Minerals, and it is in the shade Aphrodisiac, and it is really nice. It gives you a natural pinky glow, and it's not too dark, not too bright. It's just perfect for that look. So you're just going to want to fluff it around where you bronzed, in between that and where you highlighted. So just to even it out, as you can see, I'm doing it more towards the apples of my cheeks and towards the inners of my face instead of towards the outers. So just blush it up all on your face. So now we're going to want to even out everything, and we're going to just take our e.l.f. big fluffy complexion brush, and we're going to take our Bye Bye Pores pressed powder by IT Cosmetics, and we're just going to put that wherever we feel that we are most oily. So for me, I'm most oily on my cheeks and the tip of my nose and my forehead, my chin. So I'm just trying to get every little place I know will be imperfect by the end of the day and just rock with it, just fluff it out. And yes, girl, you are fabulous. So just take a moment to realize how gorgeous you look, and while you're at it, take a few selfies, and do not forget to subscribe. Comment what you guys want to know, or what you want more videos of. What can I explain more in depth? Comment below what you want to know. I like that, it rhymed. It was fabulous, and so are you. So bye.